doesn't love jam, especially strawberry or raspberry or blackcurrant? Well, there's a whole list. A sweet sensation straight from heaven via the jam kettle, or in my case, the jam saucepan. I used to make it years ago when the family could polish off a jar in one sitting. But during the lockdown, I've discovered the old urges are still there. I was looking at some leftover fruit, and by leftover I mean beyond wrinkly, squidgy to the point of mush, but I do draw the line at mould. Anyway, I got out the saucepan and a variety of small jars, and I started. Now, I am sure there are health warnings about making jam. Mind-bendingly hot sugar syrup, blisteringly hot jars, and the transferring of said liquid into said jars. But there is something nobody bothers to mention: the stickiness. Stickiness that gets everywhere. I always start with clean surfaces and good intentions, but very soon there are spots of hot jam on the cooker. Fair. On the walls. Okay. Down the sides of the jars, inside and out. Over my apron, my shoes, the floor, everywhere. But 3 little jars of heaven are worth it. Just. Cleaning up is a nightmare and it takes forever. You know, other things have that same kind of stickiness. Worries, fears, bad memories, bad actions. They seem to stick to us no matter what we do. Things are going fine, and then it's like stepping on a sticky bit of floor. It all comes flooding back. I would tell you to take them to God and leave them there, and that's good advice. But we're forgetting their very nature. They're sticky. They stick to us like glue. So what's the answer? Yes, take them to God, but stay with him while he tenderly washes your hands and your face clean and tells you you're forgiven and all will be well. And trust him. So, next time you find a sticky patch, just go back to him for more washing and more love.
Precious blood has left me forgiven, pure like the whitest of snow. Powerful to make sin and shame retreat. This covenant is making me whole. So I will rise and lift my head, for by his mercy my life was spared. The highest name has set me free. Because of Jesus, my heart is clean. Purify my heart in your presence. Teach me to discover the joy of holiness that forms as you draw me close. In you I was lost is restored. So I will rise and lift my head, for by his mercy my life was spared. The highest name has Jesus, my heart is clean. So I will rise and lift my head, for by His mercy my life was spared. The highest name has set me free. Because of Jesus, my heart is clean. Because of Jesus, my heart is clean.
Father, we ask you to bless our community as we move out of lockdown and face a new normal. Please help those who are facing changed work conditions or no work at all. Show them a way forward, new opportunities, and that they're part of a community that will work together to support them. Father, you know us better than we know ourselves. You love us better than anyone else ever could, and you understand everything that seems to tie us up in pain and confusion and shame. Help us to look to you, to trust that your love is unconditional, everlasting, and that this is true, not just pretty words. Help us to rest in knowing you love us. And from that place of trust, we bring to you our world, our poor, damaged world. The people, the creatures, the land, all the beautiful things that we so take for granted, we often don't see them at all. In its brokenness, we bring it to you and ask, as children will, please mend it. And help us to be part of your mending. Show us our part in your healing for the world. Give us a determination to work with all people of goodwill to bring this healing about, and not to grow discouraged by the size of the problems: COVID, racism, sexism, injustice, poverty, exploration of people and nature, and the justifiable anger that can threaten to drown us. Help us to know that you are on our side.
David killed Goliath, though it seemed impossible. Who'd have thought a single stone could make a giant fall? 'Cause he was just a kid and by comparison was small. But held within the hands of God, he was invincible. So this I will remember when the battle comes to me, to fix my eyes on things above and not on what I see. So in the deepest struggle, in the face of great defeat, my unfair advantage is that Jesus stands with me. And all it ever takes is a little seed of faith, big enough to bring down every giant. I don't have to be afraid. In the hands of God I'm brave. He's training me to bring down every giant. So I will overcome my Goliath. I will overcome my Goliath. Courage comes from knowing that I'm walking with the Lord. No matter what I face, I know that He has gone before. This I will overcome my Goliath.
Bless your people with wisdom. Bless your people with power. And bless your people with your tender love.